That's what you call a natural talent for business, Wordy. This is something I don't have.
Mate, I made up the name like so on the spot because I was just making a Team Liquid thread. I was like, I should make a chat channel in case anyone's actually interested. I was like, well, what do I call it? I was like, StarCraft to what we trying to do? Improve? Cool. SC2. And
yeah, well, and since then, the channel has certainly gone a long way. Let's introduce these guys. Mamuri, love your girlfriend. That's a clan that's got a lot of attention on itself recently by signing a number of Korean players.
Indeed.
Mostly
the biggest name, Genius and Tatadar.
Yes.
I'm surprised Tatadar hasn't signed up for today. He's really high in the points right now. I think he might be ranked second even in the qualifier points. Now, definitely he's got time. I mean, 2 more qualifiers remain. As long as he turns up to one of them, I'm almost 100% sure he'll qualify for the round of 8, which is quite exciting.
It is. And down here we have TomikuS from Team Jeravakapsa.
Jeravakapsa?
Say that again.
Jeravakapsa?
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Is it more Jeravakapsa? Like, I just...
It's actually a vowel you don't have in English language, so it's you would have to first like
A. They're like
it's like a soft D.
Yeah.
We have soft vowels.
Yeah.
Like we don't have an L, for example, in my language, in Slovak language, which is really similar. We don't have an L. We don't just say L. We also have L, which is like a soft L, which is like a softer, even more softer.
You can also roll your R's, which is really sad for me.
So, yeah, rolling R's. You mean this one?
That'll never get old. I know it won't.
You know, I could try to speak with rolling I's, rolling R's every single time, like Count Dracula.
I just can't. I just literally do not understand how to do it.
I can show you sometimes.
No, I've been shown many a time.
Really?
But,
you still don't get it, right?
Yeah, you don't get it. Like, I learned Spanish and Italian for a while, and it just really sucks when you speak Italian. When you're like, I can't think of a Spanish or Italian word right now, but like.
So when you try to say so when you try to say buongiorno, you actually say it like Brad Pitt in the movie Inglourious Basterds. Like he goes and says buongiorno.
That's what I'm like. I'm just buongiorno. I'm not buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno, ragazzi, ragazze.
Yeah, no chance I can do that. Not a chance on earth.
Oh well. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the state of the game is.
They actually had Hatch into I think Pool into Hatch into Gas.
Yeah, on both sides, as far as I can tell. So both players taking it a little bit easier right now, and we should see a longer of a game. But you know, the first map was Belshir Vestige. I mean, ZVZ, Belshir Vestige, small map. You know, you kind of expect those kinds of things to happen on maps such as those. Polar Night as well is one of those, but. Belshir Vestige certainly the prime candidate for that happening. So far it seems both players are completely mirroring each other, except this very quick evolution chamber from Mamuri. He's probably going to get the +1 carapace again. Oh my god, is TomikuS going to do pretty much the same thing?
I mean, Mamuri won't have to scout as fast this time as well.
Yeah, he's going to do the same thing.
But he's doing the same build himself. He's making the evolution chamber. He's still droning, and I mean, this is just absolutely huge. 16 army supply to 7. He needs to make some baners, but he's just spent all of his gas on the +1 carapace.
That's the one weakness of that build. That's why you need that spine crawler ASAP down there. And he sees the number of lings. And look at this. He actually saved up enough larva. He timed the scout exactly so that he can see. When the lings and produce his own, they should be out.
This time 2 spine crawlers, which is a bit different. Banelings on the way as well, and these banelings are very important, remember, but TomikuS can make a lot of banelings compared to his opponent. 10 on the way versus 2. This is why Mamuri needs great control, and that's why it's very difficult for him in Korea.
Yeah, it is. But, you know, right now he is buying time for those spine crawlers to finish. TomikuS being very, very careful not to get blasted to smithereens by that one baneling.
Yeah, these initial Baneling hits are okay-ish. This Baneling gets a hit on 3 Banelings, which is really nice. Another couple of Banelings going in, some Lings do run forward. Queen's getting a lot of damage done, and most of these Banelings will get taken out here. A lot of Lings remaining, but oh, that Baneling hit could have been a little bit better.
Yeah.
The Queens will start to go down. That being said, the Natural, I mean, the Natural has these spine crawlers up which do a lot of DPS, and more Lings from Mamuri. He should clean this up, and I think he's done a much better job than he did in that last game.
Most definitely he did,
Yeah.
and I don't think TomikuS will be able to break through here unless
not
he's
this
got
time.
unless he's got the bending connections of his life. But you know, the momentum that he gained after the first clash with Mamuri on Belshir Vestige, that's not there this game.
No, it definitely isn't, and I mean, spine crawlers still up, Baneling nest still up. That's a huge factor
Yeah.
here, of course.
And the +1 carapace is about to finish as well, which means
Yeah.
that Mamuri's Lings will be
the
able to
Baneling hit.
survive the Baneling hits.
Some Baneling hits go down in the Natural, but they tank, spine crawler tanks a lot of them as well, and that's a big factor here too. And Mamuri does hold, and the drones he lost are only drones which are, you know, it evens up the worker count. So overall, he's still okay, and he has that advantage of +1 carapace. It's actually absolutely huge. Oh, the Baneling hits Snelly so big again. And wow, these Banelings about to finish up. Whoa!
Oh, but that's 3 wasted Banelings, remember.
True,
And more
Mamuri's
Lings are
getting
about to
Lings
hatch for Mamuri, so, you know, that +1 carapace really showing its importance here right now, and Mamuri definitely should have enough to clean this up. Look at this. Still the numbers advantage go in the way of TomikuS, but with more and more Lings being spawned and closer to the battlefield, because Mamuri is reinforcing directly into his main base and Natural, but TomikuS has to run his units all across the map every single time, so Mamuri gets about half a production cycle, if not one whole production cycle every single time TomikuS has to reinforce and regroup. So he should be fine, and yeah, I don't see TomikuS pushing through.
Yeah, with Baneling's out already, and the +1 carapace, that's absolutely huge. And it will be for the rest of this game. A couple of Banelings here from Mamuri going a bit of an interesting direction. So, yeah, but we do see Mamuri will start pushing out, and he will start chasing these Lings down. And again, that +1 carapace is absolutely huge in this matchup.
Yeah, and right now Mamuri is on the offensive. He knows he's got the advantage with that 1 carapace upgrade. He's got just enough Lings back home to defend any run-bys, coupled with those spine crawlers, and he's on the offensive now. TomikuS, he has taken a second gas. He would like to go into a lair and start droning, but all he really is forced to do right now is produce Lings, and that was a huge exchange of Banelings. Still 2 more coming in for Mamuri. TomikuS almost lost all of his Lings.
All them Lings now going down there. A lot more Lings now out here for TomikuS. And, well, this is interesting. I mean, TomikuS has a lot more Lings here. Once again, the work counts haven't really been increasing at all throughout this game.
No.
TomikuS has taken a second gas throughout this compared to Mamuri. He's still on a single gas. But Mamuri, with that +1 carapace, still just wins these Ling wars on the ground. And continuing to move forward here, he will be able to, I think, well, I mean, Baneling's come forward, but Baneling's coming from the side from Mamuri, and that was a nice little kind of flanky setup there.
Good
These
trade
two of his
there.
own Banelings.
For TomikuS taking out those morphing Banelings. That will make the defense a whole lot easier for him. Yeah, Mamuri's forces are being deflected here, but he is reinforcing, and you know, we are now getting to the point where the distance really comes into play. Now TomikuS, in the meanwhile, has built his evolution chamber, a chamber of his own, and he's getting the +1 carapace. Yeah, and when that one...
I mean, look at the damage Mamuri's doing here, even more from the Baneling in the low ground. And he's going to get this Queen at the main base too, and this is going to hold so much production, and really affect the later waves here for TomikuS, and TomikuS isn't fighting with his Zerglings.
Yeah, and in fact, Mamuri killed both of the queens, so you know that's a lot less
he's
larva.
Done too much damage. I mean, the main base mineral line is being ravaged here. Some drones, sorry, Baneling coming in doesn't connect with anything in